pretty light.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah.
And then get out the...
Okay, guys, what are y'all doing?
Oh, hey, this is Jerry and Kitty, and I'm Nick, remember me? And we're on the facilities team, and we were just looking over some of these floor samples that we got. We got with the general contractor brought us these samples this week. And we're in the situation where we're excited and really want to move forward with this. It's pretty cool to be able to be looking at samples of things right now, but we really still are back where we need to get commitments from the church body as to how we're going to move forward with this project. We'd like to talk to you a little bit more about recommitting to reBuild and revitalizing giving to reBuild. But we do have a few more things we want to talk to you a little bit about, some more detail about the project. So we'll do that next, but we look forward to walking with this journey through this journey with you.
Hi, my name's Kitty. I'm a part of the facilities team. So let me just show you some of the details that Dad brought up last week. We're going to go through and skin the walls. So we are going to cover up the brick block walls and make it look more modern. We're going to take out the doorway to the women's restroom so that we don't have problems with getting into the restroom. We're going to make it ADA compliant so that the wheelchairs can go through and have enough room to get through into the restroom. We're going to widen the stalls. We're going to put an extra stall in. We're going to add a baby changing table. We're going to have self-flushing toilets. And then and we're also going to have new walls, new floors, new stall walls, new sinks, and same for the men's restroom as well. We're going to take the doorway out and so that they have this little walkway and then the door into the restroom.
Hi, I'm Jerry Johnson, also on the facilities team, and I just wanted to kind of walk you through some of the other changes that we have planned pertaining to the main hallway and fellowship hall. And to orientate you, this is the east entrance and the main east-west corridor, and this is the existing prayer room. And what we plan to do is widen this doorway into the prayer room and put a new door into the prayer room here. The prayer room will be carpeted and the present walls painted and new lighting in there. This part will be a coffee bar area with a new coffee bar that will be movable, new floor tile in here, and this doorway will also be widened, and these will be fire rated doors with magnetic hold opens that will close when the fire alarm sounds. In the corridor there will be new flooring and other treatments. This is a proposed welcoming center. We haven't worked out all of the details on that. These are pointed out as windows. There are 2 existing windows about in these locations, and we would like to maintain the windows, but they would have to be fire rated, and so we're getting details from the city as to the requirements there as the size and what have you. If we can't do that, then they will have to be blocked up. And now if you'll join me and Kitty and Nick, we'll walk through some of these areas and take a first-hand look at them.
Okay, so I'm going to take you to the men's restroom since my dad took you to the women's restroom last time. And on our way, let me just show you some of the things that we're going to be doing. We're going to skin these walls, these bricks, and it'll no longer look like a schoolhouse. We're going to replace these tile ceiling and change the light fixtures, and we're gonna change the lighting to LED. Oh my gosh. We're going to replace or get rid of these doors, or that one at least, so that that doesn't happen anymore. But let's go on. So this door will be taken away so that we can just have an open area right here, and the door will be put here. We're talking about a baby changing table because, let's face it, some moms aren't around at the time, or maybe it's just dad's turn. So we're gonna redo the floors, we're gonna redo the walls, we're going to get new stalls and new toilets and replace the sinks, and that's about it.
Sorry. Ready, go.
Here we are in the main east-west corridor, and I forgot to mention earlier about these entrance doors. We'll be replacing them as well as the ones at the west end of the corridor. And then this will get new flooring, new ceiling tile, and lighting. We don't plan to do anything about these recesses areas in the ceiling because of an issue there that we don't want to fool with. This doorway into the prayer room is going to be widened, as I showed you on the diagram, into a double door, fire-rated door, because it will go into the fellowship hall through here, and then a new doorway into the prayer room will be on this side with the wall, and there'll be treatment done in the prayer room as we talked about. We are now in fellowship hall, and this is the doorway from the main corridor. This doorway will also be widened with new fire-rated doors put on it and magnetically held open like down at the prayer room area. The water fountain will be moved to the other side of the wall to make a clearer passageway here. And then as we come around here, this area is going to be the coffee bar area that we talked about, with a movable coffee bar sitting in this area. These are the two windows that I was talking about, and currently they're not properly protected. So we're looking into the possibility of actually having fire-rated windows there. If that's not possible, then they will have to be redone to make that a fire-rated opening. This wall is coming out to open that up, so that now we'll have two means of entrance and egress from Fellowship Hall and the coffee bar area.
So we're back here for just a quick minute. I wanted to follow up with one thing you might be asking yourself, and that is how do we prioritize the things that we're going to do. So we're in the next week or so, we expect to get the costs back from the general contractor, and we've asked them to cost it in such a way that we can easily divide it up by individual projects. Like, for instance, the bathrooms might be one project. And so we will be working on those priorities. We'll bring that to you, the congregation, and we will try to work it so that we can phase things that are most important first. As we get those commitments in, we'll be able to understand better how to do that. But just wanted to let you know that we are going to be working on priorities soon, and you'll be able to see some of that. And now I'm going to hand it off to Danny to help with some of the finalization of the finances.
All right, Danny's actually been sick this weekend, and so I'm just going to give you a quick update of what he was going to tell you all. Isn't that exciting, the things that will be happening around here? But it's all dependent upon, again, if we're able to commit towards those funds in the days ahead. So be looking for your place. We'll be email with a link to mpfam.com/rebuild to a place where you can pray and choose as a family how you can financially support us moving forward in these different areas. I'll be asking those commitments to be made in the next few weeks. Again, we'll be watching for more information about that. And those priorities will also be coming out in the next couple of days also as well, as we continue to lean forward and look into the promises God has made to us years ago as we begin to push these things forward.